Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. They'll go with a direct snap. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. A little screen to the running back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Leaves it with the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. And the Sooners want to move quickly. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quinnen Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll... They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. They give it to him again. Fakes his man out. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion, and he's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch at the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads it left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. They'll send out the kicker here. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 4 over Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the fourth sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but
Oh, it's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Offense gets set for second down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got his man. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Alabama pushing the tempo.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. They'll run play action. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On second down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sooner offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Now the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Here's the handoff. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
It's a draw. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Got a man. It's Stokes.
Watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Got his man quickly. Oh, he dropped it! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
That makes the score Alabama 39, Oklahoma
7. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Got it set up on the outside. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. He wants to throw. It's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to wrap. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
First down for this offense. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset. And guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.